What's up, everybody? It's your man, BBondz. As you can see, I'm back out again. Just, wanted to share with you guys a little something. This is the A&R report, all right? So don't get it twisted. I know I got two channels. I got Straight No Chaser with BBondz, and I have the A&R report with BBondz. So get to know my name, man. Please like, share, and subscribe if you can. That's all I'm asking for. I really hope that you guys do that. I'll remind you on the way out. But I just wanted to, give you guys a little scenery today. As you know, I'm an executive at a major multimedia company here in New York City. And the beauty of my job is it allows me to be able to get out here and explore, help businesses to thrive and flourish, especially in this time of you can't say post-pandemic, but in the pandemic, and I'm helping businesses to help them build and rebuild and grow back better. So along the lines, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to connect with artists, and that's what I want to talk to right now. I want to talk to you artists because I feel like I got some information that might help you out. Because I once too was an artist. I once was there right with you. And I want to make sure that you guys are equipped, that you know that you have options out here. I worked at the Source magazine from 2015 and I left, I believe, late 2018, 2019, let's just say 2019. All right. And I was a jack of all trades over there, marketing, as well as advertising and sales, and for a publication that's storied as the Source magazine. There's a few things that, there are a lot of benefits, let's just say that, to artists being featured in the Source magazine. But one thing that I would see a lot of is I would see a lot of artists trying to pay their way in. Now, that right there is really a no-no and a no-go, but artists would do it because they wanted to get that shot. A lot of artists, they just want to get the shine of being featured in a major publication, and I get it. I get it. It's cool, but at some point in time, man, you can't fake it until you make it. You have to really make it. But I wanted to offer you guys some insight, some insight on what it takes to make it, to really get it. So as you can see, I'm out here on the boardwalk, New York City, Coney Island. As you can see behind me. All right. If you're looking this way, you can see behind me one of the oldest landmarks here in New York. A lot of things have happened out here. This is where everyone comes in the summer to beat the heat. You have all these different shops. You have the Luna Park, which is for the kids. Great place to be. So if you ever come to New York, definitely make sure that you stop out here on the boardwalk. Many songs about it, all of that. So, but back to what I was saying. With artists today, you have to realize that when you're trying to break into this music industry, you have to make sure that the work that you're doing is going to speak for your career. It's going to speak to the momentum that you're trying to build. That momentum, most try to do is they try to pay their way in. I get it, totally understand it. But there's other things that you can do to be able to get the same type of promotion and notoriety from the masses that you're looking at. All right. One, I feel that right now you guys should start really looking into going the cable TV route, going to TV. Okay. Now, many people are saying that, cable is dead. Not too many people have cable, and it's just a medium that people aren't really using right now. And I tell you that is a lie. That is an outright lie. People are tuned into cable more so now than ever. Uh, the subscribers are growing. People subscribing to the Spectrum Cable TV app is growing. And this right here is a perfect way for you guys to be able to get the type of look, the type of polished branding look that you want by being on TV. Now, let me break this down to you. Let's take it back. How have we discovered, most of our super duper stars that are out here right now? Where did we first see them? Where did we first notice them? We noticed them on TV. TV allows you the type of polished look that will say to anyone that's watching, oh, wow, they got a lot going on. Or, oh, wow, they made it. If they're on TV, we just take it for granted that, oh, man, they're there. They've made it, Because, one, we think that it must cost an arm and a leg to be featured or to run a commercial or to have a show on there just like Adele did this past weekend. Now, yeah, in that regards, what she did was she took out time. Her record label took out time, bought time to be able to broadcast that show. And she spent maybe about an hour, I believe, with Oprah at this beautiful location. And she gave you a glimpse or gave you a preview of her new album. So, yeah, that costs a lot of money. But what didn't cost a lot of money was what you can do and what I'm about to tell you. All right? So, this right here, I really wish I had a Patreon because this is like some Patreon level stuff that I'm about to share with you guys. But it's really simple. So, here we go. Right now, everyone is clamoring to digital advertising. They want the digital look because everyone is online, whether on social media or whatever. So a lot of people are choosing to go with, Instagram, Facebook, any type of social site, TikTok, and those are cool. Those are cool. There are a lot of people that are on those sites every single day. So yeah, I get it. I understand. But what you're missing is the number one brand builder, which is still TV. So here's the strategy that I want to give you guys, all right? The strategy is that I'm going to tell you a few things that you didn't know. One, it doesn't cost an arm and a leg to advertise on TV. It doesn't. I have different clients who are advertising with me, and I tell them, hey, I can put you on certain shows for $16 a slot. When I say a slot, I mean a 30-second commercial, all right? I could put you on there for CNN. I could put you on BET, MTV, Bravo, VH1. I could put you on there for literally pennies on the dollar, depending on the times that I'm putting you on. Now, in TV, we do have a certain thing as called day parts. Day parts are the time of day that you will be seen or that your commercial will air on certain channels or, certain shows. So a primetime day part would be 6 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's when the numbers say, Nielsen's and I guess ComScore, whoever, says that the majority of people are watching during these hours. So with that, you're able to say, all right, I'm going to do a certain amount of channels, a certain amount of shows, a certain amount of spots during this one, this particular time period. And that's cool. All right. That's cool. You can definitely do that. Now, depending upon what you do and how many spots you get, that could run up a nice sizable, sizable budget. But the way that I'm going to tell you how to do this is going to save you some money. So let's get it. So I just had a client that came in and they were wanting to put out some ads for a single release. All right. Now, I worked in the music industry. I worked for Bad Boy for 4 years. And I know that the average lifespan of a single, of promoting a single, is going to be somewhere from maybe 6 to 10 weeks. All right. So you take that. You say, average artist, not signed, independent, paying this from their pocket, what you want to do is you want to come to me, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a list of, analytics. I'm going to show you the numbers. I'm a numbers-driven guy. So I'm going to show you the numbers. I'm going to let you see. These are the shows that your age demographic is watching. Now, demographic, you ask, what is that? What does that mean? Demographic is the, I guess you would say, the target age. All right? Who are you trying to find? Are you trying to find old people, young people? Are you trying to find men, women, teenagers? Who are you trying to find? That'll be your demographic. So one, you definitely need to know your demographic. So I would say for any hip hop artist that's looking to, put their music out there, you're going to want to be trying to find, I would say maybe adults 18 to 25, and maybe even we can do 25 to 54. If we do those, we punch those targets in, it's going to bring up a list of different networks and different networks that are popular with that demographic. All right. So for hip hop artists, I would always say that you're going to want to go with the channels that are frequently watched by, fans of hip hop, because that's who you're trying to attract. So for that, you're going to use 5 different channels. And I whittled them down to 5 because I did the numbers. I ran the numbers, and the analytics, and this is what I got. I got VH1, and here in New York, VH1 is the #1 channel for African Americans here in New York. You're going to use VH1. You're going to use, because of Love and Hip Hop mainly, you're going to use Bravo, because of Real Housewives of Atlanta and Real Housewives of wherever in the United States they have shows. And then you're going to use WeTV, because WeTV caters to a lot of hip-hop themed shows as well. Like you got Brat and Judy on there. You got Growing Up Hip Hop. You're also going to choose BET, of course. Self-explanatory. You're going to choose OWN. That's Oprah's network. Self-explanatory. That's going to skew more women, all right? So you want girls to check you out? Yeah, put it on OWN. And Bravo and VH1. And then you're going to choose, what I said, VH1, Bravo, BET, WeTV, OWN. And I would say for more a male-generated audience, you're going to go for maybe ESPN, or, some sports channel, a sports network. Now, I would say stay away from trying to get on specific shows, because you want to be able to make sure that your budget will carry. You want to have enough money to be able to run enough ads, because the average time, the average amount of ads that it takes for someone to really get it and understand is going to be somewhere around maybe anywhere from 5 to 9. They need to see it 5 to 9 different times before it really sinks in. And that's just a marketing key right there. That's a marketing truth. So you're going to put your 30-second ad, and let's break that down for a second. Your 30-second ad needs to be specifically 29 seconds and 0 frames. 28 seconds and 0 frames, because we have to segue into different commercials. All right. So you want to make sure that whoever's doing your video for you, and right now there's a lot of people out here doing really, really good videos for like $500 a pop. All right. So you can find anybody that's doing your video, just ask them, tell them that you want to get a advertising edit. Get an advertising edit, and that edit will allow you to be able to, get your edit where it's like a sizzle reel. All right, you're creating and capturing the most exciting parts of the song as well as the video, while there's a voiceover. Now, a voiceover is going to be that voice in the back saying, "The new single from such and such and such and such. Download it now. Check them out on all social media platforms." All of that, right? So once you get that done, then you get it edited, make sure that it's right, then you're ready to go. You're ready to go. So now at this point, you're ready to meet with me. And I'm ready to give you all the good news. I'm ready to tell you, hey, you know what? You got something here. I have a couple of high-profile opportunities that I want to turn you on to, whether it be MTV Awards, whether it be BET Awards, BET Hip Hop Awards, all of these different things, all these different shows that you can actually be a part of and be seen on with your ad. It's amazing. It really is amazing. And I'll tell you, the BET Awards, when I put my last client on there, it was about $150. $150. Now, those ads may vary depending upon, where you want to target, where you want to be seen, what borough, if you're here in New York. And, so let's not get caught up on on the fact that it's just $150 because those prices do change. All right. Yesterday's price is not always today's price. Shout out to Fat Joe. But once you do that, let me get back in this light because this light had me right. There we go. But once you do that, you're able to make sure that the best parts of your record are going to be heard and the best parts of your video are going to be seen. So that's a major, major component right there. That's a major thing that you want to add. So once you finish that, you're ready to come to me and I'll tell you, all right, look, we're going to do a 3-month campaign. A 3-month campaign with me. We're going to run it for, let's just say, give me a budget of, $1,000 to $1,500 per month. So over 3 months, we're going to be doing $4,500. All right. And that right there is going to get you enough ads to be able to be seen over these 5 channels. Now, I'm only recommending these 5 channels. I really am. Just because your core target demographic is going to be watching these channels and watching these shows. That's just what the numbers tell me. All right. So once you finish that, send it to me, send me the ad. We do the deal. But then that doesn't stop there. Just because you're seen on these TV shows every week, your ads are running, that doesn't mean that you stop doing what you're doing on your end. The other part of that is you need to start getting on YouTube and linking up or messaging some of your favorite YouTube content makers and get on their shows. Send them a message. Say, hey, I want, for me to be able to feature my record on your show. Use it as an intro or outro or just feature it, Run my cover art on there. Because these YouTube shows, a lot of people are watching them. These podcasts, a lot of people are watching. That's another good way to advertise your music as well. Because on a podcast, you got 2 hours of a captive audience. They're not going anywhere for 2 hours. So you should be able to get on some of these top podcasts, reach out to them, send them an email. They'll probably charge you anywhere from maybe $250 to $500. All right. But you got to check the analytics. Make sure that they send you a media deck just with the numbers so that you see what the numbers are saying. If the numbers are big, if they have, a good watch time, if they have a lot of subscribers, then, you'll be in the right place. All right. But that about does it. That's about all the, free game I want to give up right now. As always, you guys can reach out to me. My email is in the description. And, you can just ask me any kind of questions that you want. I'm a giver. I like to help out. I like to give information. So I'm free and I'm down to help. All right. But start with that. Start looking and turning your mind onto advertising on TV, different mediums. Let's just say different mediums. Other than just trying to pay for ads or trying to pay for, ads on Spotify. I get it, but those Spotify ads, like $20,000 to get added to some of these premium playlists. All right. Stop, hitting people up trying to get these posts in these magazines, because one, people really don't read anymore like that. Okay. They really don't. So, these are the things that you ought to just tune your mind to, especially if you're trying to really get out there, but you really want to do the work and show the work. So if you have any questions, like I said, hit me up. One last thing I want to ask you before I leave is if you please like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and it allows more people to see my video. As always, my favorite motto, or my motto is positive minds move forward. My name is BBondz. This has been another A&R report. Check you guys later.
All right, peace.